Hello everyone, this is Literature Lamb and I'm here again with another video of some of the questions from poetic devices and some of the questions from poetry only. So poetry, because poetry plays a great role in literature, which is most important. Poetry is a great thing. And yes, so let's start with the very first question. And do watch video from starting to the end because it covers around more than 10 questions. So let's start the question. The first question is, what are words and languages that were once in regular use but are now relatively rare, suggestive of an earlier style or period? So we have options: archaisms, medievalism, homonyms, internal rhymes. We have 4 options and the answer is archaism. The words and some kind of language or anything that is not in use but sometimes earlier it was used, those are called archaic. So those are called archaic and archaism. So yes, this is the answer. Let's see the next question. What are songs in Scots dialect collected by Robert Burns? Robert Burns, if you have already seen some of my other videos, I have told you in those videos that Robert Burns is famous for the romantic poetry as well and poetry, and he's still called as a farmer's poet. He is called as the farmer's poet. And yes, so the answer is Ayr, because Robert Burns belongs to Scotland, a village of Scotland that is Ayrshire. So this is the answer. Let's see the next question. What is a popular 4-line verse? What is a popular 4-line verse form using alternating rhyme associated with folk songs and hymn? So we have options: heroic couplet, ballad, sonnet, allegory. These four are the kinds of poetry, and the answer is ballad. We have various famous ballads. The one is by the John Keats, La Belle Dame Sans Mercy. It's a great work. And yes, so let's move towards the next question. What are poems written about both death and idyllic rural life? What are poems written about both death and idyllic rural life? So here we have 4 options: art ballads, allegory, archaisms, and pastoral elegy. So the poems that are related to rural life are called pastoral. And the second thing, the poems or written work that is related to death is called elegy. So the answer is pastoral elegy. Pastoral elegy is the correct answer. Pastoral elegy is the correct answer. Move towards the next question. What is an unrhymed iambic pentameter? What is an unrhymed iambic pentameter? In poetry, the thing which is unrhymed and in iambic pentameters is called blank verse. Which is without any rhyme. So yes, this is the answer. Let's see the next question. What is a pause usually in the middle of a line of verse indicated by a pause in sense? There are 2-3 kinds of pauses. One is at the end of the line and one is between the lines. So it is a middle of a line verse indicated by a pause in sense, and that pause is called as caesura. It is called as caesura. So this is the answer. Now we have another question. Let's see the next question. What is a technique used in ballads in which the narrative is presented through a question and answer exchange? It's a technique where question and answers are asked. So it is very clear from the options that it is called as dialogue format, where two parties are there and they talk. One is the one who asks questions and the another one is who answer the questions. So it is a dialogue format. So let's move towards the next question. And yes, if you like the video, do like it and subscribe the channel. So the next question is, what is the running over of two or more lines of verse without end punctuation? What is the running over of two or more lines of verse without end punctuation? It means when two lines are combined without any conjunction or any punctuation, that device is called as enjambment. So answer is enjambment. You must learn these important devices and be good in all these. So just revise them and note it down. Let's see the next question without any delay. What is an imaginative type of essay popular during Romantic period? Must read the question very carefully. What is an imaginative type of essay popular during the Romantic period? Example, On Going a Journey by William Hazlitt. There was a type of essay popular in Romantic period, and we have here an option, an example, On Going on a Journey by William Hazlitt. So he was an essayist. So the answer is, these type of essays are called the familiar essays, which has some familiar ingredient in it. So the answer is familiar essay. Okay, now let's see the next question, maybe the last one. What is a ballad technique in which rhyming occurs within a line? When we have some poem and there is a rhyme within a line, within a single line, not two lines, within a single line there is a rhyme, that thing is called as very interesting and very clear internal rhyme. The answer is internal rhyme, which comes internally in a line. So the answer is, and today we have a bonus questions, one question, that is question 11. Let's see, and this is the last question of this video. And the question is, what is a ballad technique in which repetition is used to advance or amplify the narrative? A ballad technique where we use repetition and to advance or amplify narrative, to emphasize the narrative of saying a song or poem. And we have different options. First is mythic pattern, internal rhyme, incremental repetition, and antithesis. So these four things, but the answer is, because we have seen in the question repetition word, the answer is incremental repetition, and this is the correct answer. So yes, that's all about today's video, and if you like the video, give it a thumbs up and do comment and subscribe the channel. And yes, thank you for watching.